Welcome to the House Doctor. Today I'm going to show you how to change the hose on a pull-out faucet. This faucet happens to be a Moen, but to change the sprayer hose on this is going to be the same whether it's a Delta or a Grohe, any other kind of faucet. They all come apart pretty much the same way. To change the hose, you're not going to need a lot of tools, an adjustable wrench, and something to catch the water in. You're going to be able to save yourself a ton of money doing this yourself instead of hiring a plumber to do it. Let's get started. Just to show you how we know it's the hose and not the sprayer wand itself, when you turn the water on, you have a little bit of water coming out right here. The sprayer head starts right here, so it's definitely the hose that has a leak in it at this joint. Now we're under the sink, and this is the hose that's connected to the sprayer head. You'll be able to tell which one it is because it's going to have some sort of weight on it. Sometimes there's a little screw in there. This one happens to have a little clip that you just push with your thumb and it comes undone, and there's the weight that hooks onto the hose. Just set that aside. The other hoses we don't need to do anything with. For the water lines that are connected to the valves, we don't even need to shut the water off, because no water goes through this sprayer hose until the faucet is turned on. The weight is off and we're ready to disconnect the hose. On the Moen, you just push this little black button and the hose will come out. On some of the other models, you have to take the hose and push up and pull back a little clip, but this one's pretty easy. We're just going to push up a little bit and push in this button and the hose comes out, and we let the water go out into our little saucepan. That's all there is to it. Now we can go back up top. All right, we're disconnected down below. All we have to do is pull this whole thing right out. Now that we have the hose and the sprayer head out, all we have to do is take our adjustable wrench, put it on the end here, and unscrew it. Okay, here's our new hose. We're just going to reconnect it to the sprayer head and put it in. Goes back together the same way it came apart. You just screw this in here and then put your wrench on it and snug it up a little bit. Doesn't need to be real tight. It's only plastic. Now we'll put our hose back in. Just take this, stick it in. That'll stay in place till we can go underneath and make our connection. We're just going to take our protective cap off the end of the hose and stick it in. You should hear a click or feel a click when you put it in, just to make sure that it's in all the way. And we're in. Now we're just going to take our weight and clip it around the hose. It's going to pretty much stay where you want it to because it has these little rubber things here. I like to put it down a little bit further than what they recommend, just to give you a little bit more extension on the sprayer hose. Make sure that's clipped on good and it's not going to slide around. If it does slide around a little bit, you could wrap a little bit of tape around the hose before you clip it on, or if you have the kind that you screw on there. And just make sure your hose has plenty of room to move around. It's not going to bang into anything, so you don't have that annoying situation where your sprayer won't go back up into the faucet head. Okay, you want to check and make sure that everything moves freely and it goes back in, stays in place. Check for leaks. We don't have any leaks at the end of our hose. We're good to go. I already checked underneath. That's not leaking, so everything's fixed. I'll put a link in the description where you can get one of these hoses, but to save you even more money, if you pick up the phone and call Moen or Delta, any of the big faucet companies, they're most likely going to give you the part for free because most of the faucets have a lifetime warranty, so I'd give that a shot first before you spend any of your own money. So this repair cost me nothing. I just called Moen, they sent me a new hose. One more thing, if the end of your sprayer has a weird pattern or you have a bunch of buildup here, just pull this down and hold it in place with a hair tie or a clamp or even just, wrap something around it so it doesn't retract. And put the end of this in a glass of white vinegar and let it sit for a couple hours. It'll dissolve the minerals at the end of it. Our faucet repair is all done. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. Whenever I put out quick home improvement tips like this, you'll get the video right to your inbox and you'll be able to save money doing things yourself. Thanks for watching. I can't see what I'm seeing.